I'm Bryce Riddell with Small Town Media. This holiday season, we want to give you an opportunity to be part of something special. We're getting ready to launch a new version of Conquering That God's Way. It was filmed here in Houston at 2 different churches last fall, and we've spent the last year working on post-production, new animations, graphics, artwork, etc. It's going to be an absolutely incredible new version. It's going to be called Conquering That God's Way Live, but it's missing one major important thing: you. We want to give you an opportunity between now and December 15th to upload your video testimony here on Facebook. We'll then capture those video testimonies and incorporate them into the video. We might use them in the web content as well, and we'll use them in the promo video that's sent out to churches. If you are one of those who've been through Conquering That God's Way, whether it's through the book or through the audio series, the original videos, or if you've had the privilege of being a part of a live event, we want you and we need you to share your story about your experience. We want to make this as easy as possible. So here's what you need to do. Number one, you need a computer. You've already got one, I'm assuming. Number two, you need a Facebook account. If you're watching this, I think you got that one covered. Number three, you need a webcam. If you don't have a webcam, then you got two options. You can find a friend who has one and beg them to let you use their computer, or you can go to any major retail store, the kind that sell everything, and usually you can find a good webcam with a built-in microphone for about $20 to $30. There'll be a USB webcam. Very easy to use. They're just plug and play, easy to set up. It's great. If you don't want to fork out the $20 to $30, like I said, find a friend who has one, beg to borrow theirs. Or if you already have a video camera and you know how to capture videos on your computer and upload them, great, more power to you. Have fun. Grab you a piece of paper and just jot down a little outline of what you want to say, just the key points. That'll give you something just to keep you moving through your testimony. It does not matter how long or how short your video testimony is. We'll edit it, we'll chop it up, we'll use statements for different parts of the video series. We'll do magic with it. I promise you'll look good. We need you to find a good place to film it. Here's some examples of bad things, okay? You'd think that the light from the screen would be great. No, it's just creepy looking. So make sure you've got good lighting. Even if you do have good lighting, if you wear glasses, remember that the screen is going to reflect off your glasses. That's kind of creepy looking too. I mean, glowing eyes, wow. So if you have glasses, either consider taking your glasses off or either turning off the screen or putting some paper over it or dimming down the brightness, whatever it takes to get rid of the glow. As far as the location, it really doesn't matter where you shoot it. I'm sitting in the backyard of my in-laws' house. It's just good lighting and, well, I like being outdoors. Once you're ready to film your video testimony, you need to go to Bruce Ammons' Facebook page. At the very top of the screen, you'll see the message bar where you leave comments, where you type your status update, etc. Underneath that, you'll see a small icon with a video camera. Click on that video camera. If you've never done this before, it's going to ask you permission to access your webcam and your microphone. Obviously, if you want to do this, you have to say yes. Once you do, it'll pull up a window. It'll be what your video camera is seeing. You'll see your shiny, pretty face staring right back at you. When you start shooting, if you're like me, you're going to mess up quite a few times. That's why Facebook has given you this wonderful thing. You click the stop button and you hit the reset button. So as you're recording your video, don't worry about it. If you ramble a little bit, it's fine. We can edit those things out, I promise. Or if some strange things happen, like ponies walking behind you or dogs running into the picture, you can always hit the reset button. Or if you're like me and you have a 3.5-year-old who runs around and likes to comment on what you're doing, you may have to hit reset a few times, or just wait till they go to bed. Once you've filmed your video and you're comfortable with it and you're satisfied, and again, it does not have to be perfect. Don't worry if you stutter or if you have to start over a couple of times. I can edit those things out. We just need your story. Once you're comfortable, before you click share, we need you to, just above that video bar, type in your name and your hometown. Please give a city and state. The name thing may seem a little odd, but just humorous on this. A lot of people use 4 or 5 names, and it's just confusing. Some people use strange nicknames that they think are funny, and nobody who's grown up with them will ever be able to find them because they don't use the real name. Some people do that on purpose. It's cheating. So, if you'll just give us your name as you want it to appear and your hometown. Legal jargon. By posting this video on Facebook, you're not only agreeing to Facebook's terms, but you're also agreeing to allow Bruce Ammons and Small Town Media to use your video and your statements for the purposes of promoting, distributing, and marketing Conquering That God's Way through print, video, audio, and internet. and any other means we can think of. And you're also agreeing to not receive compensation for it. I'm sorry, we'd love to make you rich and famous. We can't make you rich, but maybe we can make you famous, or at least a little more famous. Or at least people will say, hey, I've seen you. Maybe. One more request. If you know of people who've been through Conquering Debt God's Way and you know they're not on Facebook, or if they're not friends with Bruce and they don't have access to the video, we want to encourage you to share this video with them. This video, like me, asking them for their testimony. Now here's the catch. For those of you watching this video, if you're not a friend of Bruce Ammons through Facebook, you have two options. You can request him as a friend and hope that he checks Facebook in the next few hours or days, or you can just look for Bryce Allen Riddell. That would be me. There's how you spell it. Just under my picture, it says send Bryce a message. You can click on that and it'll pull up an email box, and just like the status bar, it'll have a video icon. You can click on that little video camera and send me an email video testimony. Now, you may ask, why would I send that to Bryce instead of to Bruce? Well, because I don't have access to Bruce's email, so I can't capture his videos. One other thing to consider, we can't guarantee that we will use your video testimony. We will use as many of these as we can. I'm hoping that we're just inundated with them and that it's just such a flood of video testimonies that we don't even know how to choose. That's awesome. We are going to have bonus content on the DVDs. We'll use as many of these as possible. Also consider, we may not use all of your video testimony. We may use snippets of it for different sections, for different sessions, and for different areas of the video. But we may not use your entire video segment. So please understand that, and please don't get your feelings hurt. So, if you're ready and you're willing to do this, thank you. You have between now and December 15th. So get your stuff together and get ready, and lights, camera, action.